As tennis teaching professionals, you can help your students achieve their greatest potential by motivating them to reach higher fitness levels, and by teaching them that tennis is much more than just hitting forehands and backhands. To assist you in selecting appropriate fitness measures, the USTA has put together a sports science testing protocol. This educational videotape has been produced to instruct tennis teachers and coaches as to how to administer the sports science testing protocol, which was designed under the direction of Dr. Jim Lair by a sports science advisory group of the USTA Player Development Program. With us today in Indianapolis, one of the regional training centers of the USTA, is Dr. Jack Groppel, who will show us the proper method of fitness testing.
When it comes to tennis fitness, we've always known it's important, but only recently have we begun to answer the questions, how important really is it? And why should we do tennis fitness testing? Well, the USTA Sports Science Committee feels that there are at least 4 reasons why we should be fitness testing the young athletes in America today. Firstly, we want to identify their weaknesses in performance. We want to help them learn how to train and become better players at a more efficient rate. Secondly, we'd like to understand more about their baseline fitness level. Today, they don't know how to begin a training program until we can help them identify where they need to start with things like strength training, speed training, and so on. We've got to be able to help them with this information. Thirdly, and possibly most importantly, we need to help these athletes in the prevention of injury. Over the recent years, we've found that 80% of the elite players we've tested have musculoskeletal injuries or inflexibilities. That means that even with the arm that they play tennis with or the legs that they use every day on the court, there are inflexibilities. Now, that means a lot of things. Number one, it could affect performance. Number two, it could create injury. So we've got to help these young athletes learn more about their bodies. Where are they inflexible? And that's only one parameter out of about 10 or 12 that we've got to be able to study. Fourthly, and lastly, we want you to be able to help us contribute to a database that we're creating in the United States Tennis Association. The future of tennis in America depends on the accuracy of the testing that we're going to talk about today. We want you to help contribute to that database because the future of tennis is really in your hands. We also need to test players of all abilities. It's great to test the McEnroes, the Changs, and the Agassiz, but we need to understand why the player ranked 20th in the 12s in a certain section is possibly not getting better at a better rate. There are many different fitness parameters: aerobic capacity, flexibility, agility, speed, power, strength, and so on. We're going to go over all of those today. But you see, the challenge is yours. Accuracy in this testing protocol is crucial to the success of the program at all the area training centers. You see, the challenge is in your hands, and we hope you'll get involved and get involved wholeheartedly to help these young athletes be the best they can possibly be. The two measurements we use for the cardiovascular portion of the test are resting heart rate and blood pressure. You should actually teach your players to take their own resting heart rate upon awakening in the morning. We come to find out that that's when the athlete is most rested and we get the most accurate reading of resting heart rate. It can be measured by positioning the forearm and hand with the palm facing upward. Place the two forefingers of the opposite hand over the outside of the forearm just above the wrist. The athlete should be taught to take the pulse for 30 seconds and then to simply multiply the score by 2 to obtain an accurate reading of resting heart rate. When measuring blood pressure, we emphasize that this should only be done by a sports medicine professional. The measurement is usually taken in the left arm while the athlete is resting. In fact, we suggest that this be done in the morning because that is when the athlete is the most rested. The athlete should complete a medical and injury history form. The purpose for doing this is to identify any medical problems that should be attended to by a physician. Before we begin the fitness testing protocol, we've got to make sure that the athletes are properly warmed up. Now, a warm-up involves increasing the internal body temperature, loosening up the joints. Actually, the athlete should break a light sweat. Now, you could do this by jogging or jumping rope, but what if you don't have the equipment or if you don't have the area to jog? Let me take you through a few movements that will actually demonstrate some of the things you could do on the court to help the athletes warm up. All right, let's begin by very slowly just jogging in place. And let's make some nice large arm circles. Now, the entire warm-up is going to last about 5 minutes. And you would not want to do any rapid movements until after you've done slow movements like this for about 2.5 minutes. Okay, large arm circles backwards. And let's cross at the top, reach up high, and now cross at the bottom. One more, cross at the top, and cross at the bottom. So again, after about 2.5 minutes of that, then we'll have them lift their knees up higher. That's good. Okay, normal jog. Now let's see you pick them up and put them down as fast as you can. Go! Good, normal jog. So remember, the warm-up needs to take about 5 minutes, and as soon as the warm-up's done, you immediately go into some light stretching. When it comes to stretching, there are several rules we have to follow. First, make sure that the athlete does not force the stretch too much. That could only create an injury. Secondly, make sure that the tennis player doesn't bounce when they do the stretching. This ballistic type of stretching can really create a problem. Thirdly, there's no room in a stretching program for the philosophy of no pain, no gain. Once the athlete reaches the area during a stretch where they feel the tightness, they hold that stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds. Now let's watch as Dr. Kibler takes these young athletes through a basic stretching program. This young lady is performing a stretch for the calf area of the lower leg. Notice that the heel stays in contact with the floor and that the weight is over the hind leg. Now the weight shifts forward. The heel of the hind foot stays in contact with the floor, isolating yet another part of the calf area. Now she is performing a hamstring stretch. Notice that the leg being stretched, that the knee is straight, and that her back is also straight. She tries to keep looking straight ahead and does not overstretch the area. This player is performing a stretch for the outside of the thigh. She crosses the right leg over the left and touches the toes of the opposite foot. This stretch, sometimes called a stork stand, places stretch on the quadriceps or the front area of the thigh. The athlete should hold the foot at the ankle and not at the toe, trying not to have too much leverage over the knee. Notice that she is balanced and in control. This young man is performing a groin stretch. Notice that his weight is over the left leg and that he is providing a slight stretch to the inside of his right thigh. Now as he lies on his back, he holds his lower leg up around the knee and pulls the thigh close to the chest. This is a slight stretch for the lower back area. This player is performing what we call the spinal twist. The right leg has crossed over the left, and she rotates her trunk the opposite direction, trying to look directly behind her. As she stands, she now performs a shoulder stretch. She holds the arm at the elbow and brings the upper arm horizontally across her chest, which provides a stretch for the back of the shoulder. This player is performing a shoulder rotation stretch by holding the racket with her dominant hand at the grip and actually pulling the racket downward by holding the racket at the throat with the non-dominant hand. Now she will actually reach under and rotate the shoulder in the opposite direction, again engaging a slight pull upward. Be very careful not to force this stretch too much. Now she is doing a stretch for the front part of the forearm muscle compartment. Be careful again that you don't push this stretch. And now she's performing a stretch for the back area of the forearm muscle compartment. Now that these athletes are stretched out, they're ready to perform the USTA fitness testing protocol. Flexibility is a very important component of being a tennis player. There are 3 flexibility tests in this section. The first is shoulder rotation flexibility. The athlete is lying face up on the table with the shoulder blade stabilized and the elbow bent at a right angle. The shoulder is held in neutral position as you see here and then rotated internally. The angle of rotation of the arm is measured in degrees by using a goniometer. Then the arm is maintained in neutral position again, and external rotation is measured again in degrees. Remember that both arms must be measured. The second test is for hamstring flexibility. The athlete again is lying face up on the table with the pelvis stabilized and the knees straight. The leg is raised until tightness is felt in the back of the leg. The angle at the hip is measured in degrees by using a goniometer, and be sure to measure hamstring flexibility in both legs. The final test is the sit and reach test. The only piece of equipment you need is a box designed specifically for this test. The athlete is seated with knees extended and legs flat against the floor. The knees are held to make sure they don't come off the floor. Have the athlete lean forward with arms extended and measure the distance from the fingertips to the toes. The hands are placed next to each other with the index fingers touching. If the athlete reaches past her toes, the figure is expressed positively in inches. Had the athlete not reached her toes in this case, the figure would have been expressed negatively in inches. This test should be performed 3 times with the best of those results recorded. The next section of the fitness testing protocol involves strength and power. Although somewhat related, they actually are a little different. Strength is the athlete's ability to produce force, whereas power is the combination of strength and velocity. Let's take a look at how we evaluate an athlete's capacity for strength and power. The first test we have is one of grip strength for right and left side. This athlete is holding a grip strength dynamometer, and whenever she's ready, she can simply squeeze as hard as possible for 1 to 2 seconds. Dr. Getchell is taking a look at what she was able to achieve, and upon recording that data, she would put it in the other hand to measure her left side. Now, if she gets a little too aggressive, she will do it improperly, and obviously we can't allow that because we need proper form where she's relaxed with the arm down at the side, as you see here. The next test we have is the number of sit-ups that a tennis player can do in 1 minute. Dr. Kibler will demonstrate what proper form is with this young player. Notice that his back is against the floor, his arms are crossed with his hands on the shoulder. His knees are flexed to 90 degrees, which places the hips at the proper angle. Notice that the lady holding his feet has both hands on top of his feet, and that her knee is positioned between his feet so that we can standardize the holder's position. This is very important. Now, a proper sit-up is performed when the athlete comes up and his trunk is near vertical, as you see Dr. Kibler demonstrating. Notice that his arms are held in tight to the trunk. There's no separation there. An improper sit-up would be as follows. Either the athlete doesn't come up high enough, as you see here, and doesn't touch the legs, or the arms separate from the trunk, again creating an improper sit-up. Another improper sit-up might be performed when he doesn't go all the way down when recovering from the up position. On the command of ready, go, the athlete will perform as many sit-ups as he or she possibly can in 1 minute. The next test we have is to see how many push-ups the athlete can do in 1 minute. Of key importance here is a proper starting position. The hands should be placed on the floor or on the mat, as you see here, about shoulder width apart, as these young athletes are doing. When they obtain the proper starting position, you'll notice that the hips and trunk are in a straight line, as you'll see demonstrated. This is a proper starting position. An improper starting position would involve the hips being placed out of alignment. Either the hips would be placed too high or they would be placed too low. And these athletes will demonstrate the improper positions now. You can see the player in front showing the lack of alignment with the hips too low, and this player in the rear showing how the hips are displaced too high. As far as technique in performing the push-up, the following is important. When the athlete goes down toward the mat or the floor, it's important that the upper arms are parallel with the floor. If they do not reach parallel, it is an improper push-up. So let's take a look at what proper form really is. They'll obtain the starting position, and then they'll go down until the upper arms are parallel with the floor and then back up to the starting position. That would be the completion of one push-up. So on the command of ready, go, the athlete will perform as many push-ups as possible within 1 minute or until failure to do any more. The next power measurement is the medicine ball chest pass. You'll need a 4-pound medicine ball for this test. The athlete should sit on the floor with the hips placed about 6 inches from the wall and the shoulders touching the wall. From chest height, the ball will be pushed with both hands. The distance between the wall and the spot where the ball lands should be measured. It's okay to coach that the proper throwing angle should be about 45 degrees. The athlete should get one practice trial, and then you should record the best of 2 trials by recording the distance in inches. As a measure of leg power, the vertical jump is used. For equipment, you can use masking tape and magic marker, as you see here, or you could use a yardstick and chalk if you have that equipment available. Have the athlete stand facing the wall and touching the wall as high as possible. Both arms should be extended with the hands next to each other and the index fingers touching. Mark that spot or record the number on a separate piece of paper. If using chalk, the athlete could put chalk on his fingers before the jump. Now instruct the athlete to turn sideways and jump with his or her legs together. There may not be a running start. The athlete can bend his knees but may not take a step. As an example of an improper jump, notice how this athlete is stepping before he jumps. Since we're measuring raw power, a step is not allowed. The difference between the standing reach and the highest point of the jump is the athlete's score in inches. Be sure to record the best of 2 trials, and it is also recommended that the recorder stand on a chair or ladder if that equipment is available to ensure the safety of the athlete in jumping only vertically. And this concludes the strength and power section of the USTA fitness testing protocol. This is the body composition segment of the testing battery. The athlete should be weighed without shoes to obtain the most accurate reading. Body composition should then be measured by a qualified sports medicine professional and should be appraised by the skin fold procedure using calipers. 2 measurements are taken at each of 6 sites, all on the right side of the body, and the average number of the 2 measurements is recorded. The sites are the triceps skin fold being located now, the subscapular skin fold. The athlete then raises the arm and the mid-axillary skin fold is located, followed by the suprailiac skin fold near the top of the hip. Then the professional locates the abdominal skin fold, followed subsequently by the anterior thigh skin fold. The results should be recorded as the sum of the average measurements. Two of the more important components of competitive tennis are speed and agility. Speed simply involves the ability to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible, while agility involves how quickly you can change direction. The first test in this battery of testing is called the spider test. To set up the court, begin by taping a small rectangle at the baseline, about 12 inches by 18 inches. Then you're going to have 5 balls in use. 2 balls will be placed at the intersections of the baseline and the single sideline. 2 balls will be placed at the intersections of the single sideline and the service line, while the last ball is placed at the tee, that's the center service line and service line intersection. Let's see how this test is conducted. The athlete begins by placing 1 foot in the box. On the command of ready, go, the athlete explodes toward the first ball and continues retrieving balls in a counterclockwise direction. It's important that the athlete set the ball down in the box so that it does not roll away from the box. Once the last ball is placed in the box, the time is stopped. The athlete is allowed 3 trials, the best of which is recorded in his or her data. The next test in the speed and agility battery is called the sideways shuffle. The athlete begins by standing on the service line facing the net with 1 foot on either side of the center service line. On the command of ready, go, the athlete shuffles to one doubles line and then to the opposite doubles sideline, finishing across the center service line. The best of 2 time trials is recorded. The measurement used for agility, dynamic balance, and coordination is the hexagon test. Using masking tape, mark a 24-inch per side hexagon on the floor with 120-degree angles between each line. Have the athlete stand in the middle of the hexagon facing forward, as she must during the duration of the test. She will begin by jumping forward over the tape with both feet and immediately back into the hexagon. Then, continuing to face forward, she will jump over the next side and back into the hexagon. This pattern being continued by jumping over all 6 sides and back to the middle for 3 full revolutions. Following the 1 practice trial that each athlete gets, the command of ready, go is given, and the athlete commences the test. When the feet enter the hexagon after 3 full revolutions, the clock should be stopped and the time recorded. The test will be taken 2 times, and the fastest time will be recorded using a stopwatch. A half-second penalty will be given for each line touched during the movement, as you see here, and a 1-second penalty for failure to follow the proper sequence, as you just saw. The test we use to measure speed in tennis is the 20-yard dash. Using masking tape, you can mark out the course on a track or on a hard court at your facility. At your facility, the athletes can run between courts. The distance is simply from the baseline to the service line of the opposite court. Once you've got the course measured out, you have the coach or the recorder stand with the stopwatch held high in the air. This way, the athlete has a visual cue of what's going to happen. The coach will say, "Ready." The athlete now has an auditory cue, and then on the command of go, the coach will simultaneously drop the hand.
Ready, go.
So we're looking for maximum sprinting ability from the athlete.
Ready, go.
And to make sure we get the best time, the best of 3 time trials is recorded. And that concludes the speed and agility portion of the USTA fitness testing protocol. The test used to measure aerobic capacity is the 1 1/2 mile run. We recommend that you use a cinder or a tartan track, but if you don't have access to such a facility, an accurately measured 1 1/2 mile distance is adequate. We also recommend that the athletes endure a practice run so that they can familiarize themselves with the course. We emphasize, however, that this test be performed on a different day from all the other fitness tests in the protocol. That concludes the fitness testing battery. If you have any questions regarding the protocol, please be sure to contact the Princeton office of the USTA. You can obviously play a significant role in this part of the player development program. Your athletes will benefit, your future players will benefit, and you will benefit. Good luck in your efforts with the USTA fitness testing protocol.
Welcome to the Tennis Center at Crandon Park, Key Biscayne, Florida. This is the Player Development Headquarters for the United States Tennis Association. Joining us is Mark Grabo, Movement Training Specialist. He will be taking some of our top young American players through a series of speed and agility workouts with several members of our national coaching staff. Here's Mark.
Thanks, Paul. With the national junior team and its coaches Lynn Raleigh and Nick Saviano, we're going to demonstrate to you a wide range of foot skills that apply to tennis, very sport specific. Tennis is a game that starts from the ground up. Not only do you need great hands, but also great feet. What we're going to do first is do a team warm-up. As you know, before we go out to hit, we want to go through a proper warm-up. We want to raise the core temperature of the muscle. We want to make it continuous in nature, dynamic, involve big muscle groups, as well as trying to mimic the movements that you will apply on the tennis court.
Most of these drills can be performed individually or as a team. The participation of coaches often helps build teamwork and adds to the fun of the workout.
All right, you're going to be the mirror edge of me. Keep your spacing. Let's move all the way down, coaches. All right, we're going to work from the back baseline all the way up to the net. So let's just jog very slowly, very slowly. Try to stay in line, work across the ball of the foot, and turn nice and easy. Nice, easy jog. Remember, work across the ball of the foot, nice and deep. And turn again. Last time with the jog. And back pedal easy, back pedal easy. All right, we're looking for some power skipping here. Pull the hands through, get some air under the feet. Pull the hands through, nice rhythm. And we're gonna skip backwards, same thing. Keep the knees low. All right, you're gonna put the hands behind your butt. Just flick your fingertips right into your heels. Stay tall. Don't look at your feet. Hammer the feet nice and quickly. Nice rhythm. All right, back pedal sharp and mix it up. Skip backwards. Back pedal sharp, skip backwards. All right, a couple little speed chops. Pull the hands through, high knees, fast hands. Get a good turnover, stay tall, straight ahead, pull the hands through past the pocket. Pull the hands through past the pocket. All right, you're gonna back pedal and hold and split, and back pedal and hold and split, and back pedal and hold and split, and back pedal, hold and split. All right, hopping off the right leg. Hopping off the right leg nice and easy. When you hear the sound, change legs. Change. Working your way along. All right, just snake backwards now. Watch your partner. Back you go. Snake backwards. All right, these are small baby bounds, like little hopscotch. Just reach out, touch and go. Just cut it about 45 degrees. Work small, not too big. Touch and go. Just cut it sharp, about 45 degrees. Again, work across the ball of the foot. All right, you're gonna back pedal and a full 360. And one more time. All right, you're gonna jog slow. Jog slow. On the sound, you're gonna pop off the right leg. Now off one leg. Other leg. Good. All right, just slow back pedal and build up the speed a little bit. Here we go. Pick it up a little bit.
Double leg slalom.
Double leg slalom off both feet here. All right, you're gonna go in and out now. Cut it, 45 degrees, cuts. And jog slow. And one more time. And jog slow. All right, 45 defensive slides, 45 degrees, 45 degrees. Look straight ahead, 45 degrees. Good. All right, facing into me, facing into me, facing into me. Slide along and turn. And turn again. And turn again. Face up here, low, stay low. And turn. And turn. And turn. And turn. Facing in again. Karaoke, the one we love. And we're going to go karaoke the other way. Pick them up, put them down. Very good. and jogging slow, and back pedal, and turn, and back pedal, and turn, and back pedal. This is called rapid fire, and turn, bounce it on the spot. On the sound you turn and go, just sprint to the back of the baseline, turn. All right, good job, very good, very good. You're gonna have about 5 or 6 different drills here. This first one is called a wheel. It's a lot of fun. What you do, as you can see, is you have your equal spacing from the tee here. I want one person from each group to walk into the tee. One person from each group walk to the tee. People on the outside are the markers. This is the drill. What you're gonna do is you're gonna work to your partner first. If I'm Carol, I'm gonna work to Lynn first, touch her hand, go back to the tee, touch me, move on to Justin. We're going to work in a clockwise fashion. You go to your partner first. So we're going to work in a wheel. When you complete the wheel, that's one set. Then you're going to replace your partners and they're going to repeat the drill. Keep your spacing. What you're going to do is you're going to burst forward and burst back. And then we're going to change the variation of that, change the foot skill. Okay, you ready? Go! Off you go. Sharp now. Up you come. Keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open. Up you go. Work to the next person. Good. Nice and sharp. Good. I like it. Good quality work. Good quality work. Complete the 5 and come on in. Off you go. Good. Almost there. Sharp and come on in. All right, very good. Another variation off this drill. Like anything else, we're trying to change the foot pattern. So we're going to add a back pedal element to this. So you're going to back pedal around your partner, get around your partner with a good burst of speed forward, gather yourself under control, and work to the next person. All right, we're working clockwise again. So you're always facing into the middle. You're going to have to take a step in a little so you can clear it, make some clearance. All right, now one thing, make sure when you're back pedaling, all right, your shoulders cover your hips a little bit. You don't want to throw your head back. Ready, go. Back pedal, burst forward, move back a little bit, Lynn. Up you go, good. Under, good, good. Up you come, under control. Keep your eyes open, under control, good. Sharp back pedal, come on. Up you go, back pedal around. Get forward. Good. Finish strong. We're finishing here. Be first. All right. Excellent. Second conditioning drill combined with agility is a baby suicide with a 1-to-2 work-rest ratio. There's going to be a group of players down in one alley, 2 groups of players down in the second alley. The drill will begin where there's 2 groups. This first group will work to the first ball, sprint back, second ball, sprint back, third ball, sprint back, and bust it through to this group of players. And then they'll go on and do a small suicide, and they'll bust it through. So while one group is working, 2 are resting. Okay, here we go. We ready? Go. First ball back, second ball back. Good. Just change direction sharp. Third ball, get back home, and a good hard sprint through. Good hard sprint through. Wait till they're complete. Go. Good.
Notice that the work-rest ratio of 1 to 2 is similar to the work-rest ratio of an actual point. For example, after a 10-second point or exercise, the rest period will be 20 seconds.
Good. Sharp. That's good, Karen. Hang in there, kid. Good. Good. Third ball. Sprint through. Sprint through. Ready? Sprint forward now. Sprint forward. Back pedal back. Back pedal back. Second ball. Back pedal back. Third ball. Back pedal back, under control, sprint all the way through. Good, next group, with the back pedal back, under control, good. Stay tall. Back pedal back, sprint through. All right, here we go. Back pedal back, good. Last one. And a hard sprint home, very good. This next drill is called ladder runs. It's more speed endurance oriented. We have 2 groups of players down here, 1 group down here. Once again, it's a 1-to-2 work-rest ratio. When one group of players is working, the other 2 are resting. What you're going to do is you're going to sprint 1 time all the way down. When this group of players hits down, you players are off. When they hit down, you're off. Then we're going to go, everyone's completed at 1 time. Because we have an odd number of groups, there's an odd number of runs. So we're going to go one length, then 3 lengths, then 5 lengths, up to 7. Okay, we're going 1 length, nice and strong. Ready? Off you go.
To prevent any injuries during this drill, remind players to be aware of their teammates as they run between the net posts. Safety should be emphasized throughout a team's entire workout.
All right, we're going up to 3 now. Going up to 3. Ready? It's a 1-gear run. It's a 1-gear run. Try to maintain 1 gear. It's all speed endurance. 2. 3. Good work. Next group. Here we go. Working up to 3s now. Sets of 3s. 1. 2. Finish strong. And we're going to 3s now. Here we go. Pull each other along. Run with each other. Pull each other along. Good form, good technique. All the way through. And relax, and relax. Once again, we have another speed suicide drill. Similar to basketball, have you seen on a basketball floor? What the players are going to do, they're going to be in competition with each other. They're going to start at the baseline, work to the service line back, post and back, far service line back, far baseline and back, trying to pull each other along, making it a little competitive. All right, you ready, guys? Ready? Go. Service line back to the post and back. Post and back, looking good. Now you work to the far service line. Far service line, run through each other. Looking good. Under control. Stay under control. Finishing strong here. Far baseline. We're off there. We're just about there. Back home. Back home. All right. Good job. Good quality work. Right now we're going to do a number of baseline foot skills. This first group of drills, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be behind you and you're going to be facing the net. You're going to move side to side, sliding, karaoke, a scissors with a slide, a number of different foot skill movements that I want you to master. The drills are only going to take 8 to 10 seconds, so I'm looking for good technique, not so much speed of movement, but good technique. So you're going to have to react off the sound. Even though a ball's not coming off a racket, you're going to have to react off the sound stimulus. Let's get started. What I want you to do first, let's stagger yourselves, so not one in front, one in back. Just move to your right a little bit, BJ. All right, you're going to slide to your right. You're going to get in the ready position, weight across the ball of the foot, knees, hips flexed a little bit. You're going to stay tall, elbows in, thumbs up. You're going to slide one way. When you hear the sound, change direction. You're going to load that outside leg and change direction. I want you to take down the vertical. I don't want you to be bouncing in the air. I want the head still. Load the leg, change direction. 8 to 10 seconds, good quality. You're working to your right first. Elbows in, thumbs up. Good athletic position to your right. Ready? Go. And relax. Good. What we're trying to do is try to make the drill as unpredictable as possible. The game is unpredictable, so we're going to try to make the drill unpredictable. The next drill, what we're going to do is you're going to karaoke. From here, it's just a karaoke. You can use your arms for balance, change direction, sound, and so on. All right, 8 to 10 seconds. Good quality work. All right, working to your right. Get the technique down. Don't worry about speed right now. Okay, to your right. Ready? Go. Don't anticipate the sound. Keep moving. Very nice. Very nice. Good. All right, the next drill is a little more elaborate. A lot of times when you're on the baseline, you're hit wide and you got to get back to the center of the baseline. You hit, whether you hit open or hit closed, you have to level off. And to get back to the baseline, instead of working small with small steps, you see good players hit, square off, and then it's one scissors and a slide. So that's what we're looking for. So it's going to be a slide. When you hear the sound, it's one scissors, the leg comes in front. Sound, one scissors, the leg comes in front. All right, not behind you. You don't want to get leg tied. Okay, let's try it now. Do it slowly, do it correctly. Working to your right. Ready, go. Slide, one scissors and a slide. Nice. One scissors and a slide. Leg comes in front. One scissors and a slide. One scissors and a slide. Better. Good. I like it. And relax. Very nice. Very nice. Good drill. Many players here struggle off one leg. So what we're going to do with this drill is you're going to get on your right leg to begin with. If you get on your right, you're going to work to your left. When you hear the sound, sound, get on the hop off the left leg, and you're going to work to your right. Change, so you don't know when the sound's going to come, so we're just trying to develop some balance and some integrity onto this leg. Okay, so you're going to get on your right wheel, right leg only, and you're going to work to your left. When you hear the sound, hop onto the other leg, work the other direction. Okay? Right leg, go. To the left. Change. Under control. Change. Right along the baseline. I like it. Stay tall. All right, and relax. Not too bad. Pretty nice. Okay, this next drill is a progression from the very first one. You're going to be working laterally. I'll be behind you. You'll hear the sound. And then I'm just going to brush past your shoulder with a little run towards the service line. Your goal is to try to tag me before I reach that service line. So we're working on a counter movement. You're working side to side. With a burst forward, you come out and accelerate and try to tag me. Okay? First one up. All right, Julie, get in the ready position. You're working to your right. Good quality. Ready? Go. Under control. Stay out of the air. Good. Very nice. Okay, next one. To your right. Ready? Go. Under control. Good acceleration. Good. Okay, BJ, what we're going to do next is the second group of baseline foot skills. Instead of being behind you and reacting to the clap and working side to side, you're going to be the mirror image of me. So I'm the leader, you're going to follow. So let's get on the baseline here. Right on the baseline, the ready position. If I slide to your right, you're the mirror image of me. Left and so on. If I karaoke, you karaoke. All right, work about 8 to 10 seconds of good quality. Ready? Here we go. Very nice. Okay, BJ, same drill, but a little variation here. You're going to work side to side, mirror image. When you hear this, you're going to react. You work to me, work your way back, and we're working to the drill again. Sometimes you'll hear 2 claps consecutively, so we're trying to make the drill unpredictable, high quality. Ready? Ready position. Here we go. Slide, karaoke, burst forward, back you go. One more time, under control. Here we go. Side to side, karaoke, change. Work to me, and relax. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, Julie, Shannon, the next drill, mirror image, a little doubles oriented. What you're going to do is you're going to work side to side with me, karaoke, slide. On the sound, you're going to come around the back, kind of communicate with each other, do the drills under control. Ready? Here we go. Mirror image, karaoke, work to me, get around the back. One more time, don't keep facing, always face the court. Under court, good, karaoke. One more time. Work to me. Get around the back. Good. Hopping off the mirror image. Change. Work to me. Good. All right. Very nice. Good. Okay, we've done burst, acceleration bursts along the baseline without the racket. Now we're going to add the racket. The next progression, a little more advanced drill. You're going to take 4 to 6 bursts. Each burst is going to be a hit to the forehand side. When you hear the word check, that's your cue to get off the mark and hit. Okay, let's try it first. Ready? Check. Up you go. Up you come. Recover. Check. Up you go. Good.
Especially when sliding on a clay court, it is important to maintain proper balance and control. When performing these drills, remember to focus on balance as well as speed.
From the forehand side, we go to the backhand side now, Shannon. Same drill. When you hear check, you know you're on your way. You hit, recover, hear check again. 4 to 6 balls, high quality. Here we go. Check. Get across quickly now. Check. Up you go. Up you go. Check. Up you come. Under control. Check. Up you go. Good. Check. Up you go. Check. Up you go. Solid. Everything's solid. Check. Up you go. Up you go. Under control. Check. Up you go. Stay down on it. Here we go. Check. Good. Check. Good. Okay, we've gone both sides. We're going to go back to the forehand side, Julie. You're going to hit 4 to 6 balls, but if I jump out at you, I'm going to try to wrong foot you, and with that racket, you're going to take a good hard sprint down the other alley before I can tag you. Okay, that's the end of the drill. Okay, here we go. Check. Good. check, check, check. All right, very nice. Backhand side, wrong foot. Same thing. The drill ends when I jump out at you, play tag. Here we go. Under control, here we go. Check. Move your feet now. Check. 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 Good, very nice. Good acceleration. Okay, Julie. Forehand side is the dominant side now. You're going to work here. Occasionally I'm going to jump at you. I'm going to wrong foot you. You're going to bust it down to the backhand side. Jay's going to feed you a ball. You're going to work your way back, okay? So occasionally to the backhand side, sometimes to the forehand. This is the dominant side. Ready? 4 to 6 balls. Ready? Here we go. Check. 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 Get on your horse. Have it. Good, I like it. Back to the center of the court. Check. Get across. Good. Up you come. Hit a winner. Check. Hit a winner. Very nice. Okay, Shannon. Backhand side is dominant. You take 4 to 5 balls. If I jump out at you, that's the end of the point. You're going to run down. Jay's going to feed you a ball. Hit a winner down the line. Running forehand. Check. Check. Off the mark. Get off the mark quick. Check. Up you go. Dig it out. Dig it out. Good. Check. Up you come. Check. Down you come. Running forehand. You got it. Hit a winner. All right. Good job. Okay, Julie, this is a scramble now. No dominant side. You're just going to hear the check. You work to me. You never know when I'm going to jump at you. We're going to move you side to side now. You're going to dig everything out now. Here we go. Ready? Check. Up you go. Up you come. That's it. Check. Get across. Up you go. Up you go. Good. Come on back. Check. Up you go. Up you come. Good. Check. Get across. Up you come. Hit. Couple to go. Couple to go. Check. Up you go. Have it. Good. Back you come. Check. Back you come. Hit a winner. That'll do you. Okay, Shannon, we're scrambling now. Here we go. 4 to 6 balls. Ready? Check. Get across. Under control. Stay solid. Here we go. Check. Off you go. Up you come. Good. Stay in there. Very nice. Check. Up you come. Good. Make the adjustment. Good. Check. Up you go. Good. Check. Good. Last one. Hit a winner here. Here we go. Coming down the line. Check. Up you go. Hit a winner. All right. DJ, Justin, what you're going to do here are some accelerations. First, we're going to start off accelerating straight ahead. Okay? So the first one, you get in the ready position. I'm going to sit out here just like a T. Whichever ball drops, you come pick it up before bouncing the second time. Get in the ready position. Here we go. Hup! Up you go. Good. Off you go. Hup! Good. Hup! Don't dive. No diving here. What you're going to do here, you're going to work side to side very softly. I don't want you to work hard because I want you to get that sensation of changing gear. So it's going to be a soft, when I say change, change. This pace right here. Change, change, and the ball's going to be dropped. This is a tough drill now, okay? Because you're working off one side and have to accelerate forward. Here we go. Work easy. Change. Nice and easy. Slow. Change. Change. Hup! Good. Very nice. Good demonstration. Good. Ready? Same thing. Soft. Change. Change, a little softer, change, hup, good, here we go, off you go, change, change, hup, too tough, unlucky, oh, I like it, very good, last one, here we go, side to side, change, hup, tough one, all right, sometimes you get, sometimes you don't, very good, good job, okay, you ready? Ready, soft slide, check, up you go, good, soft slide, check, up you go. Good. Soft slide all the way across. Check. Up you go. Good. Last one. Soft slide. Check. Up you go. Good. Back pedal down. Back pedal down. Under control. Faster. Good. Okay. Good. All right. The last acceleration drill at an angle is called the T acceleration. T is home base. This is where you always start. This is where you return to. I'm going to be sitting right over here. Just loop the balls to you. You accelerate. Catch. I want you to back pedal back to the T. Sit into it again. And work your weight. You take 6 to 8 balls. 6 to 8 balls. Catch it just before the second bounce. Here we go. Up you go. Good. Back you come. Under control. Up you go. Instead of 6 to 8, back you come. Up you go. Good. Back you come. Extend you a little bit now. Here we go. That's 4. Up you come. Come out of it. 5. Under control. Up you go. 6. Stay tall. Good slide. 7. Up you come. 1 to go. 1 to go. Up you go. Back you come. Back you come. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. Okay, the next drill, either 180-degree turns, facing away. When he hears turn, he turns quickly, retrieves the ball. We're working along the net with a lateral movement. Facing away, Justin. Slide along. Turn. Facing away. Turn. Good. Facing the other way. Other direction. Here we go. Turn. Good. Facing away. Turn. Facing away. Other side. Turn. Good. Turn. Good. Facing away. Turn. Good. Sliding along. Turn. Good. All right, this next drill is hand-to-eye coordination. It's kind of a bull in the ring. You're going to be facing away, BJ. When you hear turn, you're going to turn 180 degrees. You're going to catch this ball in the air. You stay facing me. When you hear turn from Justin, you're going to catch that one in the air and remain facing Justin until you hear me again. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Turn.
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 Turn. Good.
Turn.
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 Turn. Good.
Turn.
Very nice. Very nice. Good. All right, same drill. Turn. Good. Stay focused here. Turn.
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 Turn. Good.
Turn.
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 Turn. We're done.
We've shown you a variety of drills and activities to make your workouts more fun. We suggest that you do these workouts at the end of your practice sessions after your technique work and racket skills. Have a great workout.